Since it is almost Halloween, I decided to learn more about the scariest thing I know, the messed up state of our organ transplant system. Take a look, if you dare. Everything I know about organ transplants comes from horror movies.
It's alive!
Turns out it's our nightmare donation system that really belongs in one.
22 people die every day in the United States waiting for a transplant.
100,000 people are waiting for organs every year, and there's only 16,000 donors.
Things are so bad, people are even turning to social media and billboards to find organs faster. So I went to this definitely haunted building to find out more about the twisted system at the heart of our nation's organ crisis. It's a Halloween field piece. I hear someone died in this very hallway.
It's a hospital, Samantha.
Fine. Donna Cryer is the CEO of the Global Liver Institute and herself a liver transplant recipient. How are we doing when it comes to organ donations?
Not well. The system is broken. Since my own transplant, more than 200,000 people have either died waiting on the list or been deemed too sick to transplant.
How does the system work?
Didn't you draw this?
No, but it does convey a lot of good information. Here's how organ donation works. Let's say there's a potential donor. Their organs are recovered by agencies called organ procurement organizations, or OPOs. Contracted by the government, the OPOs send the organs to transplant centers who get them to waiting recipients. OPOs are basically the middlemen of organ donation, like Amazon for your organs. Don't get any ideas, Bezos. So, it's the OPO that is the key between the potential donor and the person receiving the organ.
Yes. If an OPO isn't performing well, organs go unrecovered. People who were waiting die waiting. So that failure matters.
How do we know which OPOs are performing well and which ones are not?
We really don't. It's a self-reporting process. It's like people grading their own report cards. So we have to take their word for it that they're doing a great job.
That's like me reporting on my own TV ratings.
Right.
My 82 million viewers are not gonna like this story one bit. And you shouldn't, because despite their glowing self-assessments, studies show that OPO performance in some regions is actually terrifyingly low, like leprechaun ratings low, and both should be higher.
I want me gold coin!
Organ transplantation saved my life. There are organ procurement organizations that do a great job. If we were able to hold everybody to that standard, we would save tens of thousands more lives every year.
You are so right. We could solve this. Let's split up and figure it out. I'll follow these spooky noises down there. You go down that abandoned hallway, and we'll meet up after. Bye! Okay, some OPOs are good. Oh, and some are really bad. Ugh. And it would appear the solution is down this bloody hallway. Okay, here we go. Hello? Is anybody there who knows how to solve the organ crisis?
Even the worst OPOs keep their government contracts, Sam. Forever and ever and ever.
This is Melissa Bean. She worked for an OPO, and what she saw there was so terrifying, she became a whistleblower. So what drove you to leave the OPO and speak up about what you saw?
The stakes are life and death. I've been at the bedside of patients who died waiting. They stay with me, and that's really why I'm coming forward and speaking up.
So why hasn't the system changed?
Well, there's a natural yuck factor when talking about death.
So this horror movie parody probably isn't helping, right?
Definitely not. What needs to happen is reform and everyone being an organ donor. Both of those combined would go a long way towards saving a lot of lives.
So reform and people signing up to donate.
Yes.
There is so much misinformation around organ donation. Let me run through some myths. If you're unconscious and you arrive at the emergency room, that there's just people standing around like, ooh.
That is not true. I started my career in the emergency department, and I can speak from experience that that does not happen.
Okay. Is it true that they sew your mouth to someone's butt and then someone else's mouth to another butt is just mouth to butt to mouth to butt to mouth to butt all the way down? No. Okay. Glad we cleared that up. Now, where do we stand on that reform?
Well, the government needs to come in and hold OPOs accountable. Todd Young has a bill in the Senate, and President Trump signed an executive order to reform metrics for organ procurement organizations.
What?
The kidney has a very special place in the heart.
Plot twist. President Trump did something that I agree with. Did not see that one coming. Don't let this gallbladder of a human be better than you. Register to donate at organize.org. Call your senators and tell them to support Todd Young's bill and Trump's executive. Oh no.